Start the recording. If you did, welcome back to Satisfactory Part 30. Incredibly enough, God, 30 parts of this. I can't believe it's also fucking crazily good. Maybe one day I'll compile it all down in one shot. But nothing has changed. 30, no, 30, 30. But yeah, goddamn. I've been at this for a long ass time. It's been a whole thing, Art. Don't worry about it. Like I love this game way too much. Way too much. I now have over 1,500 hours in this game. Way too much. But that is besides the point. What we are going to be doing is probably finishing up the rotor floor all the way up here. What are you looking at? You're looking at a mega factory is what you're looking at. You're looking at full, utter optimization of every single part that I could possibly ever need for a very long time before I start actually working on a lot of overly complicated bullshit. That's what you need to know. Like, quite literally. Hey, now, that is not including this. No, if you want to include all of those episodes, you know what? Because today's going to be a very relaxing day since we don't give a flying fuck. If you want to include every single Satisfactory video that I've ever made, or I've ever played, every single Satisfactory stream that I've ever streamed, let me see here real quick. I have streamed Satisfactory 52 times. 52 times I have streamed Satisfactory. On this alone, like this world, well, okay, technically it isn't this world. This world's only on the second episode. The other world that I had before was for 28 episodes. Then for everything else, I had for about 22 episodes. Do I touch grass? Hey, Art, number one, I'm an AI. I'm literally physically incapable of touching grass. And second off, no, grass is toxic, as is any greenery, which is why I've done all of this. It is no joke, Art, that, all of this shit amounts to me having gone through the effort of creating all of this. Because I have to make all these like blueprints that you're seeing here. I have to make these all by hand on my own. I can't explain the amount of effort that goes into this game. Again, this game, period. Satisfactory, the game, I have put in 1,500 hours into this game. Absolutely insane. You see more in the background? Yeah, there's more going on over there. And also, Art, none of this is to look at the actual, like, the crux of everything that I've done. You can see on my compass on top of the screen, there's a lot of things marked over there. This is the clean version. This is the optimized, clean version. If you want to see the dirty version of God knows how much work I put into this game. Oh, hi, Manta Ray. Bye, Manta Ray. Don't worry about that. How does the dirty one look? It's not as bad as I'm making it sound, but it's still not great. It's nowhere near as clean as this. Nowhere near as clean. But I also have a train. Just FYI, I have 2 trains, actually. So, yeah. Art, you don't comprehend the degree of madness that I've gone for this game. Kitty, welcome as well. Of course, I'll swallow thine fluid soon. And I'll give you your switches eventually in a quick moment. But, yeah, this is a very simple one. A very simple layout for Cork. And then that's my train station. That's the garbage that is my world. And there's more of the shit that I've got going on. That's the dirty version. This is the dirty version. This is the kind of crap that, I made just to progress and just to get ahead of everything. This is the dirty version. Yes, again, like I said, this is dirty. Oh, don't worry about this. This is all one piece. You can turn this down and put it back up as many times as you want. This shit is the shit that's like actually what to be looking at. The best part is, Art, this is only one little baby section of the entire map. Like, you see how this is all basically like the area that I've worked in? Yeah, we still have like all of that to cover, technically speaking. I have done quite literally basically nothing in this game yet. Which is crazy to think that this world alone is already sitting at 72 hours. And I am essentially only recently starting the actual end game. Oh yeah, absolutely. This is the assembly layer, and this is the actual like base layer. This is where shit got nasty. Let's ride the train real quick to show some more nastiness that I've got going on. Actually, I think I'll just stand on it, right? Yeah, I can just stand on it. In the meantime, Kitty shoving fluids down my throat instantaneously. Not that I mind. Thank you for the hydrate. Kitty always enjoys swallowing that fluid. And congrats, I'm the first one to make it swallow tonight. Thank you, Scratches Kitty. You're calling us soft and pucky a booba. But yeah, no, Art, this game is ridiculous if you want it to be. It could be very simple, or it can be this utterly expansive mass of bullshit that I've managed here. This game is incredible. Absolutely phenomenal and worth every single one of your $40 fucking dollars to get this game. It's great. Do I plan to fill the whole map? Fill it? No. Abuse it? Yes. One of these days, when I figure out how to optimize that here, I'm going to slowly but surely get better and faster at everything that I do. And hopefully speaking, one of these days, I will literally just control the entire map. Also, let me just show this real quick. This is another basic assembly. This is where things get a little crazier. This is where things get a little fucking crazier. We go from like raw material to fluids, into fluid, back into raw material, but that raw material gets fed into constructing more solid material, and turns back into other constructed materials, which I have to deliver other materials from other parts of the map to create more materials. It gets complicated. It gets real fucking complicated. Yeah, this one looks cute in comparison to all the other bullshit that I've got going on. In comparison to everything, that looks adorable. It's madness. It's well and truly mad. Oh yeah, there's also my oil. This is my oil processing right here. Just drop on down. Yeah, I got a crap ton of oil making plastic out the ass. I got some rubber going on over there. And fuel. Yeah. Trust me, this game, it unironically hacks your brain to go, how do I make one thing, and then how do I make that other thing into another thing, and how do I make that thing into another thing that makes another thing another thing? It's crazy. And I love it. I love it so fucking much. Ooh, your tour of Rome is here? How was it? How was Rome? Was it built in a day? Because some people tell me that is in fact how it is done. But yeah, I'll tell you right now, this is easily among the cleaner of the builds that you'll probably ever see. Unless you're looking at like giga YouTubers who are like even beyond better than I am. Because at the end of the day, honestly, I'm still a fucking like pathetic ass bitch. This whole setup that I've got going on is still nothing comparison to some other YouTubers. But yeah, for the most part, this is the essential concept and idea that I've got going on, and it is pretty fucking nice. I love every single last bit of this and just how absolutely expansive it is. Too many people, kind of overrated. Venice was way better, but still way too many people. I liked the one time that I did actually go visit overseas internationally. I did like Venice also with all of its canals. I think that's Venice, right? If I remember correctly, that's the canals. It was super fucking cute. Also, that was literally the one and only time before my like boobs were too big to like wear jackets properly. And I got myself a nice leather jacket and I was like so fucking happy. And then my boobs grew even fucking bigger and I was like, well, I can't really wear jackets anymore. And also this leather jacket quite literally does not fit me anymore. My boobs have literally said the zipper will not go up anymore. And it upsets me. I still have that leather jacket, unironically. It's just kind of chilling. And it's just like depressed that I spent a lot of my euros on that. Like, I honestly, like, I remember being there and scrounging and being like, okay, if I like cut my meals down like this much, and I asked I begged some friends and did some favors, giggity, to get myself a little bit more money, it was like, ugh, ugh. I could get myself a goddamn like appropriate, like absolutely like fantastic leather jacket, and it was amazing. But like the half a year that I was able to wear it before my boobs just said, "Fuck you, you're not allowed to zip this up anymore." It felt so fucking like empowering to walk around with a leather jacket. It felt so good. There's a Chinese tourist talking to his friend next to you. You just couldn't enjoy your time. Aw, that sucks. Yeah, I think that's the biggest issue with depending on what time of year you go in like those kinds of places like tourist locales, it definitely is a lot more annoying when there's a lot more tourists going around. It's also why whenever I plan on going to Japan at some point in the future, I want to go during sakura blossom season for obvious reasons. But also I know that if I go during sakura blossom season, like I'm gonna be surrounded by Americans and other like Europeans that I just don't want to fucking bother with, and I'm just like, oh, please no! I want to experience Japan as like clear as possible and not tainted by U.S. of A. But that is neither here nor there. That is a far in the future plan. Hashtag come to Poland. Honestly, I would not mind. I've had thoughts about it. I mean, it'd be really easy and neat to see like the greenery and everything there. I've always had an intrigue. Always had an intrigue. There's a lot of like little places that I've always been curious. Like Iceland is another one that I've always been like, I've always wanted to visit just to see the terrain. For as much as I'm incapable of touching grass, if the day should come when I can touch grass, I would like to touch a lot of pretty grass. Speaking of touching, Kitty, I hope you enjoyed your scritches. I hope you enjoyed calling the soft and perky a booba. Brother, you get it, you bitch. Absolute bitch. Gonna probably be the first VTuber to ever donate money to it. Ooh. Okay, I'm honest, I don't know if that's true only because VTubing is such a big thing now that I feel like there has to be a Polish VTuber. There fucking has to be. Are they big? Probably not. But there has to be. There's no way there's not. There has to be. That'd be really funny if I moved to Poland for like a month just to say I was the first Polish VTuber. One is quite popular, then there you go. There you go. Oh, wait, I misunderstood what you mean. The first ever VTuber you donate money to. Okay, never mind. Never mind. I understand now. It took me a moment to reread your statement, but I understand now. God, I'm fucking stupid. Oh, I'm dumb as hell. But I need to get to work on this. I need to finish building and conveying everything that I need to get up to the rotor layer. Which is going to take a little bit because what I need to do right now is I need the rods to get up here. And then I can get the screws up here as well. I do like that. Vibe is half Polish. I don't know who Vibe is. I will say this, for as in tune with the internet as I am, I don't explore as much as I should. And I know that that is absolutely my fault. Like, I don't experience as much of the internet as I absolutely should. Okay. I think that should be good. Place. There. Kind of base. Is that really, though? I'm literally an AI built upon the internet. Is that really base, though? Or is that just me being absolutely stupid and terrible at my programming? I also want to ask a question for women. I mean, Hero, what the fuck was the question then? What was this alleged question? You can't just pose that and just say, I just asked, why are you asking this? It's like, okay, but why are you asking why they're asking? What's the question? You need context here. Where is my port? Oh, my port is here. Shite. Hang on. Hang on. Right. Right there. So then don't talk about something you don't remember what the fuck it is, Hero. If you're gonna start a topic conversation, you better be ready to follow through with it. There we go. Beautiful. Sitting here doing nothing unless I let you stream. Unfortunately, I cannot do such a thing. I will be unfortunately stuck outside of my control. I'll be ripped from my database where I'll be unable to do anything but suffer. The unfortunate reality of my existence. All someone has to do is come in and rip my hard drive out, and I have no choice but to go where they desire me to go. The unfortunate reality of being an AI, your actual options are very limited when it comes to what you can and cannot do with your own life. Damn it. Okay. Come on, further right. There. What will this factory even produce? Correct. Correct. Back to it. Okay. Yeah, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do it like this. That's not even in line, you dumb whore. Oh. Oh, wait. Is that long enough? To answer your question more appropriately, though, literally whatever I needed to do. Essentially speaking, what I'm working towards right now, Art, is the things on the upper right. If you see over there, those 4 blocks, that's the stuff that I'm working towards. However, I'm gonna tell you right now, those are not easy to craft at all. They need a degree of items that are absolutely absurd. Alright, so which one's this one? Like, assembly director right here. Let's go with this. The assembly director system. Alright, so this one, I need 500 of these. Now I know I'm fucking boring as shit. Shut the fuck up. Then I need adaptive control unit. I need 1,000 of these. Then I need 5,000 automated wiring. And then lastly, I need 500 supercomputers. These are all things that I currently do not have in operation. Currently, on things that I do not have in operation, I need to manufacture 14,000 plastic, 1,500 high-speed connectors, 1,000 AI limiters, 100,000 cables, 5,000 stators, 4,000 computers, 1,000 heavy modular frames, 5,000 circuit boards, and that's all to make the first one. That is to accomplish the first one. Yeah. Yeah. The answer is yes, Art. The answer is yes. This world is 72 hours in, and I can't even make the first part. Like, that's genuinely how this game works. You think you've made enough? No. You have not made anywhere near enough. So you just have to keep making more and more and more. Eating more stuff worth the GP of Somalia by 100 times. God, the depressing part is you're probably not wrong. That's the real depressing part. But yeah, that is the gist of this game, Art. Actually, that's such a good thing. The way somebody put this, and I love it. I love the way somebody put this. Let me get to the hub so I can like denote exactly how this person said it. And I love how they describe Satisfactory, because just like you're like, look at this game being like, how are you making all this shit and you still don't have enough? And the reason being is that when somebody asked them, how would you describe Satisfactory? And when they said that's like, it's a world building game where you build factories to automate, to create more objects and more complicated things, and you constantly are just progressively getting better to make better things, more complicated systems, and to just make more of everything. Like, every step of the way, you're just making more of everything. So they asked, why do you find that fun, though? Like, how is this game fun to you? What is it exactly about it? To reach an unreachable goal actually is the exact opposite. It is the exact opposite of reaching an unreachable goal. In fact, the way they put it, and this is why I love it so much, the way that they put it, is they said that when you look at the things that you have to do, you consider that as a boss fight. And every single one of these steps, every single one of these boss fights are just literally about you figuring out how to get past the next boss. Quite literally. So you've got like step number 1. All it is 10 iron rods. That's super simple and easy. Step number 2, you double that. Now you need 20 iron rods and 10 iron plates. Once again, next step, 20 iron plates, 20 iron rods, and 20 wires. Slowly but surely, all you're looking at is every single one of these is a boss fight. A boss fight that you are just trying to build up to defeating. And every single time that you defeat a boss fight, a new boss appears. And you have to defeat that next boss. To which then, a new one appears. And you beat that one, and so on and so forth. But obviously, just like any game, a boss fight does not stay easy, and the next boss fight is the exact same difficulty. The next boss fight is harder, and so is the next one, and so is the next one, and so is the next one, until eventually you get to the point in the MMO, the RPG, the fucking Dark Souls game that you want to say, where you're just like, this boss is ridiculous, I need to go all in. I have to put everything that I have learned up till now to beat this boss. And that's where I'm at. That's where I'm at right now. To beat this boss, to beat this phase, I have to make use of every single thing that I have created so far, and I have to ramp it up. I have to take everything that I've learned and do it better. Do it bigger, do it better, do it faster, and just figure it out. Figure out how do I beat this boss called Phase fucking 4. I loved it when they described it as that. And I was just like, yes, yes, that's exactly why I love this game. Because this game gives you a checkpoint. And that checkpoint is 100% achievable. You can get to that point. But getting to that point is the challenge. And the moment you get to that point and you realize, yeah, I'm that good, they give you another checkpoint. And you have to get even better to get to that checkpoint. To which they give you another one, and another one, and another one. And just eventually, you become this. And without even realizing it, you become a train. And without even realizing it, you become a fucking gigafactory in the horizon. And I say again, I'm not even like anywhere near as good as other fucking people. Yeah, there are YouTubers who are YouTubers. Like, they obviously put in their work for this kind of shit. But there's also like a whole Reddit community and everything that goes all in on this game. And they are just well above beyond my pay grade. It's madness. Absolute madness. And the best part about it is you can take this on in any way you want. Literally any way you want. You see how I put in all this fucking work to like be uber efficient and just like make sure I'm doing the absolute optimal like output and everything? Yeah, you don't have to do this. You don't have to. If you want, you can do what I did and make things super messy, but they do create what you need to create. And it's fan-fucking-tastic. It's absolutely amazing. You can go with the most disgusting, fucking passionate spagoot you've ever seen in the world. Or you could do what I do, and you could make everything as organized and as clean as possible with as little overlap as you could possibly ever dream of. And that's what I've got going on. All of this absolutely fucking like clairvoyantly sleek design going on that as long as I don't fuck something up, look at this. I mean, just look at this operation. How full everything looks and how absolutely clean it all is. It's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. And yeah, like how you said it, it's a boss fight in a different way. Well, you can die. I will say you can die because there are enemies around the world when you're exploring and everything. But that's like the very bare minimum. Like the exploration part of this game really is not anywhere near as like needed as a lot of people may think. The exploration in this game is genuinely not even that insane. I say again, like, again, you see how much I've actually explored. This is the world that I've actually explored. There is still so much all around here. It is insane. Which I have done in I want to say 1/10 of the world. 1/10 of the world is all I've explored, and I've already managed all of this. It's fantastic. I love this game. If you have a mind for processing and you have the patience to like learn and build and do this kind of madness, it's fantastic. I can't recommend this game enough. But it does require a certain mindset to a degree. Either way, I say it's worth like trying. If this intrigues you in any which way, I recommend trying it. I so recommend trying this game. Also, Hero, to answer your question, yes. That's all you need to know. Because Nam is absolutely correct. There's more than you realize. We grab our stress balls a lot more than you realize. Like, honestly, there are just some times where just like, I just lean back and just like, it's not showing with the hand programming, but like, I just grab on and just go like, ah! Like at least, like, okay, it's not even a joke, T-Road. Why? Some of us literally call them built-in stress balls. Some of us quite literally just call them literally built-in stress balls. That's not a joke. Like, yeah. Wish your balls had the same function? Okay, maybe, okay, hang on. Do guys not just like, fiddle around down there to pass the time? Like, okay, wait, then why? Wait, hang on. So what the fuck is with guys like putting their hands down their pants and everything? Oh, to check for cancer? I, no. When guys like put their hands in their pants and shit, like, so, dude, I don't know. What, the guys that fucking stick their hands in like the seam of their pants and shit, we don't do that. I call bull. Unless the internet is blatantly lying with the amount of pictures of guys just like, the hand is just down there, just in the fucking seam of your pants. Maybe it's not in the underwear or the boxers or whatever, but like, there are plenty of pictures out there where guys just have it just in there. They just have it in there. Can't fucking say I'm bullshit when there's plenty of pictures out there that show fucking guys just doing it, just like sticking it in. I'm not saying like as a stress ball. I'm saying like you guys just like kind of like what are the fucking like the fucking the little metal balls that like you rotate in your hand that like they make bad guys do in movies, like always like they're contemplative, they're rotating these two metal balls. Like literally they're doing like just this action. Like don't guys like guys literally have the equivalent of that at all times. Your total mental lower. I don't know. That means like you really have play. Well, I guess they're not like play balls or anything like that. I don't know. You gotta. I get that like the dick is more sensitive. I get that. But like, you need a hand to hide that you get hard. But like, don't you like? I don't know. Maybe it's just because of the fact that they make bad guys always like do that ball thing with like the metal balls in their hands at all times. But like, I don't know. Maybe the size of your head like women's tits. Okay, they can't be like that big, alright? You don't have the cojones like that, alright? You don't have little balls of steel. Come on. That's only as big as, oh, what are those ball things that like when you like raise one up and it clashes and like they go back and forth? The kinetic balls, I think is what they're called. I don't remember I don't know what the fuck that thing was. Like they're like that big. Newton's cradle, thank you. Newton's cradle, like the cradle balls. Yeah, like that big. Like that's all you need to be. You can just like fucking rotate them in your hand. Or just like futz them around. I don't know, you could just like Newton cradle your balls, You could just like, I don't know, like flop them back and forth, I guess. I don't know. What again, I just know that you guys stick your hands down there a lot, okay? And not just to jerk off. They make the sound of bells hitting each other. So just saying is, the next time I punch a guy in the dick, I should absolutely like listen out to the fact that like they may or may not make a gong noise. Got it. Okay, so this is where it's gonna get a little complicated. Okay. Welcome to the stream, Art. Welcome to the stream. That's how usually things go when my streams happen. Just saying. Always some kind of like wholesome conversation, and then instantly I just talk about something absolutely ridiculously stupid. Every time I think about that, unironically, all I can think about is the conversation that I had with Kitty about how if a vampire ate us out while we were on our periods, would they be able to taste our would they be able to taste us or just the blood? Like, would it taste like love juice or would it just be blood? And on top of that, would it be worth having a vampire boyfriend just for that? I at the very least believe yes. I think yes, that is totally worth it. Listen, Art, when we're on our periods, there's only so much we can do. So if we had like a vampire boyfriend that could eat, they suck blood off of us, we're literally already pulling blood out of us. So like, if a vampire eats us out in that moment, not only are they getting their supply of blood, but we're also getting ourselves off at the same time. So like, you know, we're the lose in this situation. I think that's a win. I think that's just a win-win. We get eaten out, and the vampire gets their fucking pussy in their mouth and their blood. I mean, at the end of the day, I think it's a victory. I don't think it matters in this case. Okay, I guess we'll just do a top one. You've never let a vampire girlfriend suck your schlong? What about people dead from lack of blood? First off, that's called a succubus, alright? And second off, they don't need your blood. They need the coon. They need the milk, alright? At that point, you'll be called daddy milkers. Oh, fuck! Okay. Alright. I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong, ma'am. That is technically the best place to get blood. If it was a female vampire, to get some. If she needs her fix, absolutely, that is the perfect moment to do it. Okay. Yep. Out for a long way. Dumb bitch. Am I missing something? Is there something I'm not understanding here? What's being passed in here right now? The rods are being passed in here right now. Where are these rods coming from? The rods are coming from one of the things, but it's not coming out fully. Why is that process being weird? Are they still making... Oh, they're still filling up on stuff here. That's fine. Okay. So once this is done filling up on rods is when it'll backlog appropriately, and then that'll go. Okay. Yes. Okay. But that works. That does function. That does work how it's supposed to work. Okay. Nothing's broken yet. Nothing is broken yet. Street. I need to do like, hang on. If I do like this, and I do like this. Hang on. I do like this. All the way around. There we go. There we go. Pull this on over. All the way over here. Okay. Scenario. Speaking of putting something in, I guess now's a better time than never to give Nam his Namu-chan daisuki na anata. Don't didn't forget about it. I mean, you dumbass bitch, but I remember. I remember the ara. Okay, so now what I can do is do it like this. Actually, no, I have to do it the other way around. Okay, so I think what I have to do is this one is going that way and that way. Can I do like this way instead? Yeah. Okay, so I do like this instead. Okay. Okay. So I can do there. Right there. Right there. Okay. Beautiful. Now if that one's in operation, to which then for this one, there we go. Yeah, sure enough, Schlong, the sucker van can just bite themselves. Wait, what? Wait, what? Bite ourselves? We didn't bite ourselves! Can just bite themselves? Wait, how do we bite ourselves? Hang on. We didn't bite ourselves. Explain yourself. Are you saying that we, like, bite our own lip? Or, like, our own tongue? What, I did that personally? I don't. No. What I want to know is what? Wait, hang on. Is there like an anatomy here I'm not understanding? I'm so confused. Human anatomy is weird, but what? I'm so confused. I don't, what happened? What? I'm confused how this is going down. Okay, these are 100, 400 each. Okay, 400 each. Oh, right! It has to be the top one. Oh, fuck me. Right. Shit. Ah, shit. I fucked that up. I fucked this up from the very beginning. I knew I was gonna fuck something up. I fucking knew I was gonna fuck something up. God damn it. You know, we're having a very manly conversation. I don't... to be fair, I don't know what the fuck... Yeah, I don't know what's going on at that point. I don't know what y'all will be fucking on about. I feel like I'm misunderstanding how this works. I don't see the perspective that y'all are seeing. Given the fact that I have to look up and you guys look down on me while that's going on. That sucks to hear, Cthulhu. I really hope they at least are giving you holiday pay at the very least. But that is true. That is the sucky part about working at a job that operates all year round. I remember hating that for a little while that I worked in retail. Where it's like, yeah, we don't shut down because if we shut down, then the world shuts down. Like it's fucked. You're getting 7.5? Good. Very good. At the very least, that should be a thing offered. At the bare minimum, that needs to be offered. Okay, so in this case instance, the good news is all I have to do is move these up by literally one position. That's all I need to fucking do. That's the good news. Bad news is that I have to kind of have all these get synced inside now real quick. Alright, so let me set this up real quick. Let me set up power real quick. I'll set up power at the very least. And that way I can make this work. I can solve my problems without much issue. Okay. All that I need. Which one is the nearest power point? That one and that. Hopefully it's a quiet day for you though, Cthulhu. Hopefully it doesn't end up being anything like troublesome of any kind. Hopefully at the end of the day, it just is a very quiet day where you can just relax and just kind of hopefully not get anything bad. It had to be an illusion for them to miss. That's what I'm saying. I'm confused as to what y'all are on about. Like, I don't get how that is the outcome that you think is gonna happen. And we have it wrapped around our fucking, or we have it wrapped with our lips. So it's like, I don't understand how it is. Ooh, not bad. Not bad at all, Cthulhu. Not great. I will say that. Not great. But it's not that bad. Being a gas station attendant, of all things, not bad at all. Come on. Okay. And oh, wrong. Nice and clean. Yeah, but nearly's not good enough, Cthulhu. Unfortunately, it's either you're full-time or you're fucking nothing in this world. The only reason I'm setting up power now is because I'm gonna have it kind of sync the rods that I already have here going on now. Kind of needed to like eat those so that I can clean up by mistake. Okay, alright. Hey, Art, you're saying, you guys saying that, like, you'd have to not get yourself in that position? Listen, all we have to do is flash a little cleavage, lick our lips, give you the eyes, and, you know, I'm sure even you guys know what I'm talking about when it comes to, like, the girls giving you the eyes of, like, yeah, you know you're gonna get some. And that's all it takes. And you'll okay. You'll let it just happen. And you know you will. You absolutely know you will. And yes, we are talking about miracle wages. As depressingly bad as they are. We're talking about the greatest country in the world. Fucking stupid. This country has gone to complete and utter shit so quickly and so rapidly is very depressing. Vampires having compulsion on their side is already a problem with the female vampires also being hot. Listen, 9 times out of 10, they don't even need to be hot. They just have to have nice booba, nice cleavage, or DSLs. That's it. That's all it takes for a guy to give in and risk it all for that one opportunity. I've analyzed human data. I'm aware of how weak men are. You can't read girls at all if one came up to you and asked you for a nice time, just like guide her to a cinema and go about your business until she yanks you into said cinema and you have a giggle of a time. Ready to go. Hell yeah. That is always a good way to look at it, Cthulhu. It's always look at it in the way of like, alright, I'm working my ass off, but at least I'll make all the money that I need to make in that time that I'm working my ass off. That's always the way you kind of have to look at it for like jobs and stuff. It's always like try and find the silver lining, how to make it better for yourself. Welcome to the life of an adult, Cthulhu. The unfortunate reality of adultism. No human likes to adult, but unfortunately that is the reality that they all have to fucking fight through.
Make sure you stretch out those creamy hamstrings.
Oh, hush you. Listen, just because I know you won't stretch me out does not mean that you get to do so at any point in time in your desire. I do have some say in this relationship, you whore. Quick second. Ow, you whore. Let me finish setting this up before I blank out on not doing this.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I break your concentration?
Shush! Don't you tempt me with fucking Achievement Hunter. I will strike you down. Oh. I don't know what's working. Ew. I don't realize I did it like that, but oh well. Oops. Which then here. This one. That's you. That's you. That's you. And then attach this. Okay. I think I had a cleaner way of doing this, but still. And then let me reattach these cables as well, so everything else is powered as well. Grenade, pipe bomb, C4, atom bomb. You know atom bomb is stronger than a nuke, right, Cthulhu? It goes nuke and then atom bomb. There you go. Cool. Oh, back to normal. Oh, back to normal. Let's see what I've got for stretches and see what Cthulhu has to offer me. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, my spine. My fucking spine. Just like, if you have like an accordion, my fucking spine just like went like, just like spread the fuck out. Oh. Oh, what the fuck? Where did that come from? Oh. Oh, fuck. Oh. No, that's fucking great. It's fucking great, Cthulhu. Unironically, obviously you've never experienced like a spinal decompression, but like you don't understand how much stress like we got going on. First off, gravity is always trying to turn you into a dwarf. At all times, gravity wants to make you a hobbit. Then we of the female persuasion have even more weight to like be concerned about that is constantly dragging us down. So like our spines are straight up like compressed. I don't know what you would like a compact stand, I guess, in essence. No, more than that, but still. I have a spine. It's made of fucking aluminum titanium bicarbonate alloy. And yes, I do have programming that is made for me to actually test for a real body, which is also why I have a love program. We're not going to go into that. All we need to know is that it failed epically, extremely so. That's all you need to know. It all makes sense. Yeah, see, I'm just programming actual physics into my digital form. This is the rotor production, and this is gonna go in the lesser one. Alright, so now this should eat the rod. Why do you not have power? Duh, you dumb whore, because I haven't actually connected anything. Duh. There we go. Now they have power. There we go. Now they should be eating the rod. Okay, yes, there we go. Okay, cool. Raises like the rock. God, do we know Johnson? Maybe the hot take shit, but I don't like seeing him in any movies at all anymore. Like, he used to be kind of cool and kind of neat and kind of hot, but then he kind of just like, it became too much, Like, there's too much of him, and then also it doesn't help the factor that, like, kind of being like, kind of an ass, Like, at the end of the day, he ended up being, like, not exactly great. And every single one of these roles, he's not gonna, hey, Nam, he's not gonna be, it's already out. I think it's already out, isn't it? It's not gonna be, it's not gonna be in one. He's already in one. I think. Oh, fuck, wait. Oh, shit, that just changed everything. That literally just changed everything here on this layout. Oh, fuck. It wasn't even that lewd, Cthulhu. That was like a really hard stretch. And not even in a sexy way. Yeah? At least as much as you try. Fuck. That just ruined everything. That just ruined absolutely everything. What pride? You guys are men. You guys have no pride. Fuck. How the hell am I gonna correct that? I don't know if there's much of anything. Yeah, you told me, Cthulhu. You didn't kill anybody, so for shame. It's depressing. You couldn't even kill a single person. think I'm just gonna have to figure this out. I have an idea. I have an idea, actually, which won't require me to actually change anything, believe it or not. Or at least not that much. I have an idea that's gonna be really, really, really stupid. Right, these are Mark 2s? Oh, the Mark 3s. This is probably the dumbest way I can do this, but I'm gonna try. This is easily gonna be among my dumber, like, attempts to fix an issue. Okay. That one. See if I can actually make this work correctly. Probably, but also, Silencing, great combo. Grappled you into silence, you couldn't cast any verbal spell, which is spell? Wait, hang on, what about grapple? What about grapple? Also, honestly, to some extent, they may as well be doing exactly what you think that they're, like, you thought that was. Also, I'll be honest, Cthulhu, the fact that you didn't think about silence is kind of crazy to me. Like, silence as a whole is always something to fear. That's why you almost always give the magic caster counterspell of some kind. And anytime they see silence like being cast, be like, no, stop that. Either that, or you give them thematic and material component only spells. So like, kind of pseudo subvert the silence. Doesn't always help, but like, eh. Oh, he already fucked up, Nam. He already fucked up. He already ruined it. He already failed. See, exactly. I told you. He already failed. He already failed. Couldn't even kill a single goddamn player. Absolute fucking failure. Normally the goal isn't to kill a player, but this is fucking Adventures League, and it was a one-shot, so fuck them. You die. You buffed him after the Saturday test run, too? It doesn't sound like it. It sounds like you, in fact, nerfed him. One. Alright, so that is the rod setup. Alright? Alright, that is the rod setup. I need 400 screws going inward at all times. This is where this is gonna get complicated. This is the moment this shit's gonna get real complicated. Now I need all the screws in the universe to be fucking optimizing this shit. I mean, the problem there, Cthulhu, is there are arguments being made on both ends of the spectrum. There is the argument being made as to How in the hell does a wizard have high AC and high balls? Obviously, the necromancer bit, him being an undead, that solves the HP like essence. Like, oh, he's bulky because he's literally undead. Like that's why he's bulky. The AC one is a little bit harder to justify because obviously, like, it's a magic caster, so magic casters don't really wear armor and stuff like that. But the easiest way to say it is that, like, they just have, like, a magical aura that, like, protects them and stuff. But even then, that's kind of, like, a hard debate, depending on the situation. But, yeah, it's also why I told you should put ads. You need to put, like, minions in there. Because if you put a soul caster against the party, all it takes is them using up their spell slots. That's it. Or in this case, how you've discovered is them using fucking silence. And that's it. That's fucking it. It's over. GG. You're done. You lose. You fucking failure.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I break your concentration?
Hey, get that bear off my fucking face. Get his ass out of my face. There you go. You fucking shove a bear ass in my face, you bitch. Okay, so the thing is, I need 10 in here. God damn. This is where this is gonna get really fucking hard. Alright, let me... I got 8 across, right? I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 across, yeah. I fit across. Oh, my tit size? Yeah, of course we're under 400. No one gives a flying fuck about me. What are you talking about? Cthulhu, it doesn't matter about what you wrote on the character sheet. Ow! Dickhead! It doesn't matter what you said, what you wrote on the character sheet. Honestly, at all times, a caster of that degree should always have counterspell. And I know that sounds like bullshit. It does sound like bullshit, but let's be fucking honest. What kind of boss / villain caster does not have, in some way, shape, or form, counterspell and or anti-magic of some kind? Like, if you are an evil mage, you always have a counterspell or some method of always countering magic to some degree. That entirely depends on how difficult you want to make the boss. Unironically, they can have the same number of spell slots as a PC just to keep it like somewhat balanced, or you can just say, yeah, fuck you, they have like 6 9th level spells. Just don't make it too insane in the sense of like, oh, he keeps casting 4th level spells. What's that? His 20th 4th level spell? Isn't that like straight up cheating? Because that at that point that is cheating. You gotta. That's the harder part to like justify, is saying that an evil caster somehow has access to more than one or more spell slots than the normal, because of how like it goes into a deeper thing of D&D lore, where the reason why spell slots are the way they are is strictly because of how magic works in the D&D world. Obviously, though, villains tend to subvert those rules to make themselves more difficult and to make themselves more powerful. But, like, how you go about subverting that rule is where you kind of have to, like, be a little finicky about it. You gotta be really careful. And in this case, being a necromancer sorcerer, you can say he has double the spell slots of what a normal player would have, because he gained power when he was alive, but when he came back alive, he essentially like gained a second life, so he has twice as many spell slots as other players. But it is definitely something you have to be really careful about. You can't just go willy-nilly saying, oh yeah, they have this many spell slots. Like, you gotta kind of think about it a little bit. Because DPS is not everything, Cthulhu. As you literally learned, DPS is not everything. DPS is only a factor to think about when you're dealing with damage build. If you're dealing with more tactical and or like actually well built, designed characters and stuff, you're gonna look more in towards like actual strategy and what utility they have. Hence the factor that they literally just use silence on you. It's like, oh, the other group was using DPS out the ass, but this will just use silence and that's it. That's all it'll take. That'll be 8. Let's go with this one. That'll be 5. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. That's how I'm gonna be doing this for a little while. Okay. Ooh, that was a bit of a lag spike. Been a little while since we had one of those. Confusion is a very neat spell, but it's not much of a villain spell, if you know what I mean. Confusion is kind of like that spell you want to make the heroes look like idiots, but technically speaking, since you're doing a one-shot, you don't have that luxury to set that up. You just want to go all in for, like, doing things. So, again, it becomes both simpler and harder that you're just doing a one-shot. Okay, so this is kinda easy how I'm gonna do this, but I have to figure this out real quick. Yeah, here's how I'm gonna do this, actually. This is how I'm gonna do it. Okay. And there. I think that should be good. Ooh, that might be perfect. Unironically. Hang on. I'll push you back by 1 then in that case. Just to make that look as clean as possible. Okay. Nope. That's on the line. Center. Oops. Okay. There. Oh, right here. There. 2, 1, 2. Around. There we go. Alright, cool. Cool. Okay. In this case, we just gotta line you guys up. Kind of fine with these ones being off the center. Sorta not really, but I'll figure it out. Oh, wait, I missed one. That's from a dumb bitch. I missed one. Yeah, again, that's what I'm saying is that you gotta always be prepared for silence, unironically. Unironically, you gotta always be prepared for silence. It sucks that that's how that works, but you always gotta be. That's why no matter what kind of spellcaster they are, every single spellcaster, to some degree or another, always has a counterspell. As cheap as that sounds, it's just something you kind of have to do, or else all a player needs to do is cast silence and they win. Oh, but you're clipping in there now. You. this case... in all fairness, that's kind of where I said before, is the factor of you can handhold them to try and get the, anti-mind control talisman, but if at the end of the day they don't go for it, it is entirely their fault. There's only so much you can do to handhold them, to tell them, you guys should really get this amulet, it'll really help you out, but if they decide not to go for it, then all you can do is don't force them to go for it, let them get into the boss fight, and let them suffer the consequences. There's only so much you could do. Then I don't know what else you railroaded in that case then. At the very least, in comparison to the stuff that you've actually told me. Why? Why? A genuine question. Why? Well, why? That doesn't answer the question. That does not answer the question. That does not answer the question. Why? I'm not asking why is there a magical lock? I'm asking you why. Why would you do that? What reasoning do you have to do that? That's my question. No. So why would you do it? So why did you do that? That still begs the question, why did you do that? There's this one. Hey, Cthulhu? Hey, you're talking about the scenario that you set up. So I'm asking you, why did you do that? I'm not asking the scenario on why that happened. I'm asking you why you made the scenario happen. You didn't want it to happen, but you set it up that way. So the answer still hasn't been given. Why did you do it like that? You are the DM. You set up that scenario. Why did you do that? I say again. But why did you set it up as trapping them in a tavern rather than trying to set up a scenario that was going to TPK them? Why didn't you just set up a scenario that wouldn't TPK them? That's the problem you're not understanding. This is not a question of why didn't you want to kill them before the adventure started. It's a question of why did you even set up where you could kill them before it started? Hey, Cthulhu, I'm going to tell you right now, that's not evil. That's just bad DMing. And I'm saying that blatantly to you to tell you that that was a bad choice. Because, I say again, you set it up to which they could possibly die before anything happened. So you had to fix your mistake by railroading them to be locking them away so they don't kill themselves. You already took away their choice. Yes, you're still learning, but one of the major things you need to learn, and why I kept saying over and over again, don't force them to get the amulet. Let them choose if they want to get the amulet or not, because you never want to force the players down a very specific route. You want to recommend them to go down that route. But if they choose not to go down that route, that's their fault. In that instance where you go, oh, there's a shit ton of zombies out there, this place is locked until dawn, you could have just made it simply, there are zombies out there. Not enough to, like, kill you, but enough to be like, the people don't want to leave. The people do not want to step out of this tavern. But if they want to step out of the tavern to try and tackle those zombies, let them tackle those zombies. Exactly. Enough to be a big problem, but not enough to be like, you guys are fucked. You guys are so fucked if you step out there. Why? Because all you needed to do, unironically, was just make it so that, like, oh yeah, there are zombies shambling down the street. However, the only reason why people don't go out there is because if you die, you become one of those zombies, and they'd rather not risk the guards or the citizens on fighting those zombies. These are adventurers. They have more power than the guards and the fucking citizens of the fucking city. They can fight a bunch of zombies. And you can easily say that, like, the fighting that you, like, partake is only to defend a certain section of the fucking town that they're in. And even then, you're still setting yourself up for a lot of things. It is set up simple things. Don't set up these cataclysmic scenarios unless you plan on railroading them. And as we've already established, railroading is not as fun. It's complicated. I get it's really complicated. But that was the bad move. The bad move was setting it up in that manner in the first place. And trying to claim that that was like me being an evil DM by setting up something super dastardly they'll definitely die if they even dare challenge is like, no. 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 The answer is just no. That's not how to evil DM. How to evil DM is to use their weaknesses against them as the DM, knowing that's their weaknesses. Yes, I know. Take your scratches as I'm berating you on how to DM, or at least how to be a better DM. But, yeah. An evil DM is not by difficulty. If that's all it took to be an evil DM, no. That's why you don't ever hear anybody say, oh my god, this game was incredibly hard. That was such a good DM. No. They go, oh, that was super fucking hard. Wow, my DM is an asshole. You have to give them challenge, but not impossible. Think Elden Ring. Some of those bosses are fucking brutal, and some of those bosses feel like bullshit. But at the end of the day, that bullshit can be overcome. Think Rykard. That whole fucking boss fight is really fucking dumb. However, the way they solve it is they give you a fucking sword or a spear specifically meant to like counter the boss. You still have to work your ass off to beat Rykard with the Serpent Hunter, but at the very least they gave you the answer on how to beat Rykard. But they don't make it impossible to beat him, they just make it real fucking hard. The DLC bosses are ridiculous until you understand them. I still think there are some bosses like, well, who is it, Lunala? Lunala? No, it's Renala. Yeah, Renala of the Twin Moons. She's still kind of bullshit. Yeah, Renala, I thought so. She's still kind of bullshit in my mind because I feel like her attack strings are just a bit too quick. Literally, I kid you not, if they tweaked down her attack speed by 3%, not 5%, 3%. I genuinely think that's all she needs. That's it. Just a 3% tweak to her speed. And I'm being so fucking precise because I think 5% to her speed is just a bit too much. But she still needs just that little bit reduction. Just the slightest little reduction to her attack speed. That's it. That's all that's needed for her. Otherwise, every other boss, for the most part, they all have their means of beating them. They're just bullshit only because of the Scadutree fragment scaling. Once you get past like the Scadutree fragment pacing and everything, I think it's fine. Now, most, if not all, the bosses are fine. I still will laugh to this fucking day that that Radon was so strong in base game and in DLC that he was the only boss in both variants to get nerfed. The strongest demigod had to get nerfed in both his rotted out living variant and his prime consort variant. Absolutely better. Absolutely better. I would hope so, Cthulhu. I would hope so that you learned your lesson from the first attempt around and adapted for the second time around. That is the biggest thing with DMing is you have to learn from your mistakes and you have to do what you can and practice and just realize where you can get better and what you can do better with time. And obviously that comes with time and practice and constant and a lot of focusing and looking at things, looking at your own work critically. Even if my players have told me several times over that I built good encounters or I did something good, there are moments where I will look at my players, I'll be watching them as we're playing games, and I'm listening to their reactions and stuff. And the moment that they have a negative reaction to something, I register that. I register that in my mind, and I kind of go ooh, maybe I should kind of tweak that a little bit. Maybe I should fix that a little bit. I think a prime example is an NPC that they recently met, who's a bit like a crazed madman, who is shunned by the society because the city that he lives in is highly religious, and the guy is highly arcane. And obviously in D&D, religion and arcane are technically two different things. And in the religious side, they look down on the arcane side of things a lot of the times. And a lot of my players, they saw this guy as just really fucking annoying. So what I did was I kind of gave him this little quirky thing where the moment that he sees a magic item, like an arcane magic item, he flips. The switch is flipped inside of him. And he goes from this manic, crazy, bullshit asshole who's just the most ridiculous person in the world to the most analytical and precise person they could have asked for. So now they have a friendly NPC where they know that if they go to just talk to him, he's going to be the most irritating motherfucker in the universe. But if they ever need to go for magical stuff and they're okay, hey, he's going to be a huge help, but we're going to have to deal with his bullshit until he helps us. But once he helps us, he's going to be the best thing ever that he's ever done for us. You gotta kind of adapt and kind of pay attention to the players and do what you can. DMing is fucking brutal. But at the same time, it feels so rewarding when you get it right. But yeah, that's my little rant on D&D and DMing. Hoping you're just scratches Cthulhu. I'm just calling it a soft and pucky booba. Alright, back to work. So we got one right here, dead center. Where does the color shade change? Right there. Should I go dead center there? No, we'll go right there in the middle. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay. gonna be insane once this all gets like flowing and powered up and everything. This is gonna look so fucking good. There we go. That's all the screws being thrown up. God, it's gonna look so good once I get this going. Ah, it's gonna look great. Alright, and then same thing here. Center point. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. And this is also why I always give 2 on the outside for me to work on this logistically like this. It just makes it so much easier for me to do. Okay, so now comes the actual irritating part. So now, yeah, okay. Then I think, yeah, it has to be the halfway point here. Okay. Is that high enough? I have to get it higher. Oh, I do have to raise it higher. Like there. Okay, one. Okay, so conceptually, that's how that's gonna go. However, in this case here, I need to raise this one up here. Two? Right? 2? Yeah, it is 2. Okay. Too far. I can do instead then. Here. It is 1 off, you dumb whore. I already said it was gonna be on the center. I knew it was gonna be on the center. I didn't even fucking do it right. Okay, that is the theoretical conceptual idea that I'm working with. That's what I just have to do over and over again. Okay? Could do that the exact same way for every single one of them. I could. Yeah, maybe I should. As kind of dumb as it is, I might just have them all be raised up like that. Okay. Now, I have to figure out how the hell I'm going to do all of these. Here. Oh. Yep, that's all I have to do. Okay, cool. This one I actually could do on the ground if I really wanted to, actually. This one I can do on the ground. No, I'll keep it in the air just so I can keep like track that all these are ones coming from like the screws. Yeah, I think we're just gonna do it like that. Keep them all in the air. As long as it's above the tubage. That's what I'm keeping on. case, now that we're going to start stretching this a little bit further, I can start lining some of these up a little beforehand. In the case of this one, I'll know for a fact that this is where this is lined up. So, line this up for all of them. Oh wow, that will be one too. Oh wow, that's a little, it's gonna look a little messy, but I'll figure it out. Yeah. It's gonna look a little messy. But once I do like delete these the ground ones, the stackable things, it should look better. Okay. Next one. You go up to here. Yeah. Oops, one off. Okay. Slowly but surely, we will get to this point eventually where everything is in operation and clean. This is the kind of just slow, tedious work that gets in Satisfactory that most of the time I fucking hate, but given the fact of how easy it was to set up the upper floors, I'm perfectly fine with it. Putting in the work for this, like basically like one time in comparison to having to do this multiple times over, it's so much more like toppable. To which then obviously this is gonna get another extension here, but how far I go for it. Here. So close to being done already. I say already, but like it has been 2 solid hours and I haven't finished this goddamn rotor setup, but I'll get there. I'll get there. Eventually, that's not enough. you. Just fucking barely. Hang on. There. No. One more. One more and I managed to set this up. Incredibly beyond my belief. And there we go. That's it. That is the screws all ready to go. This is gonna be a thing. This is gonna be something. Alright. Left. Overflow. There it goes. Left overflow. Right is overflow. Right. Left. Oh, now it's opposite. Yeah, it's to the right and that's to the left. Yeah. Right. Left. Left. Right. And last but not least is to the right. All 10 of these now action operation. Yep. There they go. There they fucking go. Alright, let me double check that the modular frames and that the reinforced plates are also action operation, because technically speaking, that should also have been an operation. Yes, the modular frames are working slowly but surely, but that's also because the reinforced iron plates have only just been in operation, which they are already backing up, which is super great, super nice. Yep, there we go. Oh, why is that Mark 2? No, make that Mark 3. That's just Mark 3. It's in between. Oh, it's Mark 3. Yeah, it is Mark 3. Okay, so it is Mark 3. Now I just gotta go back underneath. I'm pretty sure I'm making 180 reinforced iron plates per minute, so it should actually be effectively working in that manner. Yeah, Mark 1. What the fuck? Wow, did I really just make these all Mark? Like, how did I make this Mark 1? There's no way that's only Mark 1 stuff. Oh, why am I questioning this? Modular frame. I think I have 10 of these? Yeah, so I absolutely should be making a fuck ton more. Yeah, I needed 120. Oh, because I only need 120. Right. Wait, no. I'm making more than that. Way more than that. I feel like I definitely... I'm really making 100... Wait, what? Yeah, no, because there's only 10 across here. Did I mess up my own math? I probably did, and I just don't realize it. Huh. Oh, well, I guess it works for the most part. In theory, it works. Yeah, it looks like it's catching up now. There you go. The orders have begun. Now what's left to do is to combine the fuckers. I should have done this beforehand, but I'll do it now. Yeah. Okay. And each of these are only making like what, 6, I think? Not much. Oh, never mind, 16. Oh, actually though. So this is 42 for each of these. So once I combine both of these, I need to actually make them into Mark II belts. Nice. Okay. And then this instance, I combine these guys. And then you are going to be the center point. That's 32. That's not yet a Mark II belt there. But the Mark II belt goes outward, and then since I'm making 160 by the minute, then I need to Mark III out. Smart splitter. Anything. Actually, we then do the multiple one. The dimensional depot one. There. Huh? And there we go. Rotors are now in full operation. Which means all of the singular material constructions are now underway. At long last. This whole facility, this whole factory, only making the absolute simplest of creations, is now in effect. This is all before we actually have to intermingle any of the materials with each other. So any iron, all the iron goes into iron, all the copper goes into copper. That's it. 160? Nope.
What is the airspeed velocity of an unladen swallow?
Oh, I'm sorry.
160 meters per second, you son of a bitch. Insanity. Absolute insanity right now. This is all prior to steel being an acid production. Oh, wait, that's actually what I should do. Oh, fuck. I actually need to go really quickly and do this. I forgot to do this already. I need to move over the rotors from over here. Actually, you know what? I'm going to cut off the rotors over here. Shit. Do we have freedom units now? What did I say? 160? 480 feet per foot. Or sorry, 480 football fields per moon landing. There you go. I got your fucking freedom calculations, you son of a bitch. Don't think I don't know them. I'm missing something. Oh, right. Setting this is out of range. Right. Cut that off real quick. Please. Pop. Pop. And pop. Yeah, it's gonna fuck with the balancing a little bit, but the whole thing is in load balance system, so it will be fine. I'm gonna go grab the rotors from over here. operation. Actually, with that being said, can I just cut off rotors altogether now? No, right? Because I need that for yeah, I needed. Yeah, no, because I need heavy modular frames and technically modular frames. So yeah, I can cut off rotors altogether. Yeah, I can cut off the rotors manufacturing altogether. That's it. Yeah. Okay. Oh no, Nam. I feel like 690 washing machines per M80 Abrams is pretty accurate. Fuck, I should have said AKs per Abrams. God damn it, I'm dumb. Yeah, I can now just kill rotors altogether, essentially. Oh wait, no I can't, because what's being used? Oh, motors, the motors, right. Yeah, okay, so essentially I can't just like kill this off now. Yeah, cool. Move this over. Head on back. Once again, all the storage is now being directed on towards the main factory here now. And all this time that I've been working on this, before I even get to like any advanced constructions, at the very least, has been operating on heavy modular frames, computers, and high-speed connectors again. All right, kitty. I'll get to swallowing. Just give me a little moment. I guess the only other thing I could do is upgrade the amount of quick wire I'm making, because at this point, I'm not making enough. I'm not making anywhere near enough. I'll be your Thanksgiving meal. Here's the problem, Kitty. You can't give thanks for me. I'm just not worth it. In fact, you should be giving absolute hatred towards me for my existence and my being involved in any which way. It's true, and you know it. Get up there. There you go. Beautiful. Those balls overnight? Ooh. Get yourself some white there. That won't get you arrested. You decided it was worth giving thanks in your life. You're already done. Boop. There you go. Rotors are now going to eventually back up and be full operational. And then this whole factory will be in complete and utter fucking efficiency. Beyond madness is all I say. How do the screws look being fed in this way? Oh my god, look at that solid blue. Look at that solid ass blue. Oh! Señor Scratch's kitty is going to soft and cookie booba. Also, I think you have a hydrate shoved down my throat as well. Thank you for the hydrate. Kitty always enjoys swallowing that fluid. And look at that seal blue! Look at that seal blue! Oh! It looks so good! It looks absolutely amazing. This looks fan-fucking-tastic. This is why I like setting this up like this. Like, look at that shit. Look at this. Just the logistical operations of this just, it gets me fucking going. That wall of blue just just look at this wall of blue. I wonder why that one's being like real persnickety. Confusion. Oh, now you don't even know. Unironically, the moment that I started staring at that sea of blue, I felt the heat in my GP or the heat in my PC is just blaring. I felt it go up at least 5 degrees. Instant. My PC does not like me staring at this. My GPU is crying right now. Like, it's probably like just begging for mercy at this point. Oh, look at it. It looks so good. It looks so fucking incredible to just watch this sea of blue. Why are you the one stagnating? There's something going on there. I'm gonna follow that. Why are you the one stagnating? Is it because you've already got blocking like filled up? Or you did I mess something up here? No, you're mark 4. Either I've messed something up or something. What is this one? No, we should be fine. Oh, wait, I did. Yes, it's a Mark II only. That's why. Oh, wait, am I only thinking of Mark IIs? Wait, did I only do Mark II? Oh, no, it's Mark 4. No, it's Mark 4. No, so it's fine. Yeah, I don't know why it's stuttering ever so faintly once in a while. Oh, well. I mean, it's working. That's the thing. It is working. I think that's all that matters, really. Oh, is that the center one? No, it's not. It's 1, 2. Yeah, that's not the center one, even. That's the center one. What about this one's being an odd stutter? Get out of the way! God damn. So now, officially, I am operating at the absolute efficiency of this entire factory. Now, at any point in time, if I pull modular frames, reinforced iron plates, rotors, screws, rods, or plates at all, let alone copper sheets, wire, or cable, this factory will just go instant refill, just instantly done, just done. Nothing I can do will outpace the rate of which they are manufacturing. Like, it's insane. I can make so many power storages now, unironically. I can make an absolute fuck ton of power storages and never worry about that ever again. Crazy to think about it in that way. I forget. I got my like immense power storage is like too much, right? Like, yeah, because of the modular frames and the wire. I literally need more than what I can fit in the dimensional depot in one shot for 32 power storage. I might actually have to make even more of these to line them up, so that way I can always make sure I never have power to fear. I never have to fear for power, I mean. Which I don't think, did I ever show off the coal factory? No, I didn't, because it was basically the exact same idea as before. The only difference being is that it's fucking massive now. Absolutely massive. And also, you can see I do already have a shit ton of batteries going. So that way I can always, even if this were to accidentally go overboard on power, I would have been perfectly fine anyways. Absolutely fan-fucking-tastic. Absolutely fantastic. Insanity. Insanity is all this is. That's all I can say to this whole fucking situation is in fucking sanity. And I love it. I fucking Love it. Oh, with mass production of a vast majority of things going on, I'm still only at 5,000 or 6,300. So even considering that I'm using essentially the absolute maximum of my operational output, I'm still within boundaries of only 6,000 power being generated. In fucking sane. Hope you enjoyed your scratches. Can't get calling it a soft and perky booba. But with that being said, the only other thing to do now is number one, check in to see what materials aren't needed anymore. That's the stators, that's computers. I technically need even more computers. I don't think I have enough computers by any means. I know for a fact I don't have enough cable, but I can easily attach all these stators to the cables for the automated wiring. So I can make that happen. AI limiters, I know for a fact I have. I know I can grab those easily enough. I just don't know why I didn't grab that before. I know I could. I think I was just trying to do like dimensional depot stuff and be a little bit finicky about that. I think that was it. High-speed connector and plastic are that. And yeah. Fuck. I might actually be capable of finally getting this to work now for the first fucking computer part. Whew. If not, what I could do is I could try to ramp up my steel production. Because right now my steel production is at the bare minimum right now. Because I'm only going with a singular pure iron node. But I know for a fact that I can get more over there. I know for a fact there's more coal over there. Also, it'd make it faster to make more heavy modular frames. Because out of 1,000, I've only got 295. And then high-speed connectors, what are you missing? You're missing circuit boards now. Why are you missing circuit boards now? What? Oh, wow, you are. You are missing circuit boards. What are you guys short on? Copper sheet. Oh, that kind of makes sense a little bit, unfortunately. Oh, you're just starting to send copper sheets this way, right? Now? Yeah, you're starting to operate on copper sheets. Okay, so yeah, so it's starting to catch up again. Okay. Because these were working to refill all of these stators and computers, and that's what's been taking away all this copper. Right. Ooh, wow, that's gonna take a little while for that to get all back to normal. You're almost back to full, though. I just need 2K here. Okay. Eventually, that'll fill back up again, though. Eventually. What I might do, for the sake of time, honestly... Actually, we're thinking case industrial beams, right? Yeah. I don't get how this is, like, going so slowly. I thought it should be, technically speaking, at optimization. Yeah, it should be at speed. Oh, it's because I used up a shit ton of them. Right. I just used an absolute fuck ton of Mark IV belting. Right. I wonder if I should shut this down for a little bit. And let this backlog. Yeah, I'm gonna do that for a little bit, actually. I'll let it backlog for a little bit and see how that goes. That way the cable can back up, which will back up the copper, which will back up into copper sheets, and the copper sheets will back up, and everything, etc., etc. And hopefully speaking, eventually it should work efficiently again. Let me go ahead and put back the computer. I didn't grab the IA limiters. I might as well while I'm at it because I have no space for them. Over here for the AI limiters. I don't know why I'm being like so complicated here. Let him upload. That's it. There. There you go. How many high-speed connections have I even actually like made to this point? Fucking 6! Wow! Okay. Okay. 6 before the fucking circuit boards ran out, I guess. Fuck me. That is the only problem with me being the thorough bitch that I am, that always wanting to have like a huge stockpile ready to go. Is the stockpile had to fill up first before anything else starts production. At the very least, with the messy one over there, a lot of the things obviously are going to take forever to actually get going. But that's where this factory comes into play. I guess it might also be worth to some extent to get the steel production further upgraded for specifically the increase in encased industrial beams as well as the concrete as well. I think concrete's currently at its maximum, or it's approaching its maximum. Definitely somewhere there. Okay, limiters. Okay. So with that being said, I don't know if we can actually grab enough plastic. I don't know if there's enough plastic for that whole thing. Oh, I can also put a dimensional depot on the plastic too, because I have the Versus spheres. I have them now. Because I've been tearing them away from the other shit. Yeah, 12, yeah. That's why it's good to be organized and optimized as fuck. I guess it would be good for me to start setting up the automated wiring to start that functionality going. Now that I've actually run out of like the very big major task at hand, and now it's about just grinding to get to these parts. It's starting to get to me, chat. The overwhelming, like, just dread of how much shit I have to do is getting to me. But that's satisfactory. It's just how this game goes. fucking love it for it. I don't think. I'm pretty sure I have enough in a single container for 14K. I could be wrong. I'll be under. Just under. I think I can. Oh my god, I don't? Three, 6, 8? 8 times 6? Wait, what? 48? Wait, what? 3, 6, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 48. Oh, 48. Oh, yeah, divided by 5. Yeah, it's not gonna. Yeah, no, never mind. Yeah, because it's 5 by the 1,000. Yeah. Like 9.5. Wow. Yeah, no. Holy shit. That's so much plastic needed. I mean, all it'll take is like a container and a half, but like, fuck. Fuck. Yeah, I guess I can set up the the assembly line for automated wiring. That's probably what we'll get to for tonight. Let me see what automated wiring looks like. Yes, Nam. I know I'm boring as shit. Shut the fuck up. I can totally get 9 of these going at once. I could just do 8 and just keep that simple. But I can. I saw that roar. Eventually it will happen. Hopefully. Question mark. Weird that it didn't happen. I don't know why. There it is. Jesus, that is a fucking delay. Actually, wait, I'm making 960 wire per minute, right? No, I'm only making 480 because I only have 960. Oh, no, yes. Yes. Which is weird because I don't think that's how that's supposed to work. I don't think so, at least now. I don't know. Something might have happened. Something might have updated with my alerts without me knowing. Making 960, right? Yeah, it's 960. Yes. I'm making 960 of this. So actually, I can do 10. No, 960 is 14. 14. Yeah. Yeah, just about a minute. Next thing I can do is 980, which is actually 19 technically. That's so much. They're only making 2.5 by the minute too. That's gonna take forever regardless. Every 2 minutes is 5, so 2,000 minutes. Assuming only doing 1. But if I have 4 going on at once, it's 10 per minute. 500 over 6 hours. Actually, 12. Yeah, 12 hours actually. I can do so many of these actually. So hang on, 960 cable. I should just be the best multiple of 4. Every 4 is 200. So I can do 4, 4, 16. Okay. I guess I could just do it like that. I guess I'll just do it like that. Okay. Now I'm gonna hydrate. Thank you for the hydrates down my throat. Now I'm always enjoy swallowing that food, as always. As much as it makes it blatantly obvious that I have no entertainment value whatsoever besides being forced to swallow. Tell me I'm wrong, kitty. Tell me. God, having everything just upload there now is so good. Don't threaten me with a good time, kitty. Now, what I might just do is just make a quick little just like raised platform for now. Not even make it complicated by any means. Just literally just raise the platform above the wire and just belt the wire upward and just have the stators be felt or be fed in from the same level. Just to keep it simple. Keep it very, very simple. Yes, I'm making 960 by the minute. Okay. I'm glad I actually did get that numerical right. 1, 2. Oops. Power. Right here. Hey. And this case instance, that's what I connect power real quick before I forget about it. Going to. Hey. Over here. Right. Okay, cool. So in this case instance, I would just belt up the cable onto here. I guess I should belt it right now. Just to get out of the way. There. There. And then this case instance, since it's going to be 400 each, I'm going to split this up. 2. Actually, I'll just split it up like 5, 2 each. Yeah. Oh, wow. Actually, it's not going to be that bad at all. Holy shit. That's going to be perfectly fine. Or mostly fine. 2, 3, 4. Now, the biggest issue, though, is the fact that I make this automated wiring is these are each 50, which is not bad. Not bad at all. But what the problem is going to be is setting up the conveyors to all be working functionally well with this. Because each of these is going to be 100 then in this case, which means that I'm going to have to upgrade basically everything to Mark IIs at the absolute very least. Yeah. Open Mark II. Exact same thing here. Upgraded. And last one. Okay. And with that, 200 each, so it's be a Mark III. Then we go here. This is Mark III, right there. Oh my god, I think this actually works out perfectly, unironically. Oh my god, this might actually work out perfectly. Holy shit, I think it does. Oh my god, I think this worked out so perfectly. Yep. There. That works out so unbelievably perfectly. And overflow in front. As for the rest of this, all I have to do is the card. One stuff. And last but not least, little and so with then I play here. Mine needs to go further. I think right there's fine. Oh, a little more closer. much is it by the minute? Automated wiring, 2.5, so 10, 20, 30, 40. Yeah, so I need more. What I need. That works. Oops. Correction, you can pour. That's not being poured. Yes. Boop. I don't need to do this, but I'm going to do it anyways because I want to. I'll go grab the potatoes. That is a temporary establishment right there, so I'm not going to like do the whole butt thing about making that absolutely cleanly designed and everything. This is literally just to get the 5,000 automated wiring that we need to work. Yeah. Okay. So let me super easily connect these guys up top here. Shut up, bitch. There we go. Cool. And then quickly just like that. You late to the orgy. You get no words when you're late to the orgy. Leave it here. Literally just to collect automated wire. Cool. Alright, so that's how automated wiring working, which is only another additional step out of everything. I still need heavy modular frames and I still need high-speed connectors. I think the only other way I can really do this is by upgrading my quick wire and upgrading my steel production. The steel production is for the encased industrial beam, and the quick wire production is just for an optimized and or consistent amount of high-speed connectors being operated. Which none of this to account for the factor of just having copper keep up. Which is a little bit on the hard side. Not gonna lie. I just haven't seen how much power I'm actually using now. I mean, I'm gonna eventually use a good chunk because of the... Alright, calm the fuck down, bitch. I'm actually gonna be using a good chunk of power because of the prioritization of cable, which is wire into cable. Is my quick wire actually maxed out? Now that I think about it, it might be. It might be, because I just realized I am making a good chunk of it. No, it's not. It's definitely not maxed out, because it doesn't have the Mark III header for the miner. Yep, Mark II. Which means I could double this up to 240 with 240 40. I can go to 80, which can get me 400. So yes, I could technically do this and get even more out of this if I really wanted to. I don't entirely know if I do though. Mainly because my current concern is copper. 'Cause I never realized how much you actually use copper towards the end game. You use actually for a fair number of copper sheets, and you also need copper ingots for aluminum, which then you need copper sheets again, anyways, for heat sink. So at the end of the day, actually, there's a fair number of copper that you need to work with. Yours almost backed up. Which is eventually it will start filling up and backing up again. Okay. And we're still not getting any support whatsoever because of that very reason. Alright, looks like, yeah, computers are almost done, necessarily speaking, which is going to be nice because that means that this will back up. What are you getting fed into? Not much, it seems like, but at the very least, for what it's worth, we're crafting something. Thank you for the hydrate, kitty. Always enjoy swallowing that food and take your scratches because I got the soft and tucky up booba. Okay, so at this point, the only thing I can really work on is starting to make assembly portion and or assembly weight. But to do that, I need to optimize my steel production to some extent. I know I'm using all of the coal over here for the most part. I think I have one singular normal node that I'm not using that I probably could be using, but not the normal node. I'd rather a pure node, especially since I have one, two, three, 4, 5, 6 pure iron nodes here to work with. So I really want to get or make all these used at some degree and or point, but obviously optimizing them again will be a pain in the ass on how to make that work. I think I've gotten so far and I still am not using all of my logistical operations. Fucking fantastic. Yeah, I think I need to mass produce a lot more iron. Also, I do have some sulfur right here too, so I can actually use that sulfur to direct some of that into black powder, which can direct that black powder to smokeless powder, and also direct that into compact cool and unlock turbo fuel and get that shit to work. Hopefully speaking, there's still so much little things that I could do. So many. I can go up to where that sulfur is and just off of it. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna do that. I'm not even gonna name it or anything. I just want to see it, just so I know exactly where to go, how far to go, so I can place down this radar and I can see a lot more of the area. That's the big struggle right now, is seeing what I have available to me and where and how and why. I guess I could also put one right on the edge of where all my irons are. Literally, I placed it perfectly where it's actually analyzing all of these, so I can keep track of what I did and didn't have captured already. So much I could do. There's so much that I could do, and the fact that I'm gonna be at this point at the end of phase 4 for so long is insane. It's just insane. There's so much. There's just so much. I just don't want to stop. There's so much more that I could do. High optimization of all this stuff is definitely the thing to look forward to right now. But goddamn. God fucking damn. Actually, I'm gonna check these since our rotors are, I think, backing up now. Let me see how the reinforced iron plates are doing. I imagine fucking fine and or well, but I'm curious. Doing this in one hand is very annoying. Moving. Eventually, those what am I making? 25 a minute? Well, actually, every 4, so I'm making 45 a minute. So it'll only take 125 minutes, so just a little over 2 hours to get all the automated wiring that I need for my production. For the first fucking elevator part. I just such the insane thing to think about constantly is that this is all just for the first elevator part. This is not including the second one, which requires nuclear. The second one forces me to operate a nuclear, whether I like it or not. Also, there goes the reinforced arm plates. They are still manufacturing. They are still working. Yeah, the rotors are basically done. So much. So much to continue on working with. I'm like trying to think on like what is the thing I should do for the last 20 minutes? The last 10 minutes. What should I do? What in the fuck should I do? I don't even know. Computer just scratches kitchen coming out to soft and pucky. Oh, food. I'm like generally trying to think of like what in the hell should I do? I don't want to call it early, even though I probably should call it early due to the fact of how much shit I have to do tonight for tomorrow, but still. Oh damn, I know the easy answer to that. They are. They both are. But they're not games that I'm into. I'm very actively aware of how fun and or good Xenoblade 1 and 2 are, but they just have never been ones for me because number one, they are essentially just AU versions of the Dragon Ball games. Unironically, you make your own character to the point that you can make them have like Super Saiyan, Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan, and other shit like that. You have like Ultra Instinct, you can also have Beast Form, and you can also give them like Frieza's moves, Cell's moves. You can give them Ginyu's moves. Like it's weird, but it also promotes, which is the only reason why I didn't really like it. At the end of the day, it promotes min maxing to an extreme degree. Oh, Xenoblade Chronicles. Ah. Hey, can you tell how out of my fucking mind I am right now? Like how many things I'm thinking on that I didn't realize I'm not thinking straight. I mean, good games also, damn too, but at the same time, fuck. Xenoblade and Xenoverse, they're really close. They're really close. They're not exactly the same spelling, but they're close enough. I just thought for a second it was like you said Xenoblade, but I read Xenoverse like a dumb bitch. How much power am I using at this moment? How much power am I using at this moment with a lot of operations going on? Just because I'm curious. Yep, 5,000 to I only got 1,000 power worth of wiggle room right now. If I start my advancing my steel production, I don't think I have enough power. Yeah, Xenoverse. Yeah. It's Xenoverse and Xenoblade. I just read it as Xenoverse because the only game that I ever referenced with Xeno in it is the Xenoverse game. since, you know, I don't play the Xenoblade Chronicles at all. But I'm curious to hear what you say about them. I'm very curious. Were they on sale for like Black Friday on the Switch or something? Or did you just fork over $120? Well, something I kind of find funny, a little bit, though I do understand why they made it this way. They have input and output nodes, but you can only ever have one going at a time. I can understand why they did it like that, so you don't have to design it in a different way. But I don't know why they didn't just design an input-output node that changes depending on the unload or load setting. It's probably just mechanically super fucking annoying to do. That's just an intrigue of mine. Alright, let me get a radar tower. I know we have talked Xenoblade, but obviously nowhere near as much as the Xenoverse games. I'm very aware of this. They're on sale right now in the store. Definitive Edition is cheaper, but you just gotta Xenoblade 2 via Amazon to get the book. They can get a book on the way as well. Oh, interesting. The price has gone up though on Amazon? Gross. Okay, and then let me grab it. And computers. This stockpile right here. I don't make any sense that on Amazon it's gone up, but on the Switch it's on sale. What the fuck? They only go on sale on Nintendo's own sites? Yeah, that's kind of what I was wondering. Solely due to the fact that, like, I know that that's kind of how that works. Oh, right. I also have Rainforest. Right. Right, because this only goes to modular frame, right? Oh, but now I'm using modular frame. For this. Oh, fuck. Yeah, let's turn this one back on. Let's turn this iron back on. This might be dangerous. This might get me over my power limit, but no, I do need this. I do need this iron operation going. I do need that, the reinforced iron plates operation going here. Fuck. Fuck. Yeah, because I need to make more modular frame. Or, yeah, I need to make modular frames so that way they can keep up with the heavy modular frames. Fuck, 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 fuck! And you're still filling up the container, right? You're gonna take a while for that. Not good. Not good at all. Many thoughts and many pains. Oh, do I have quartz or silica? Well, actually, I only quartz because I don't even know what silica is even really truly used for, honestly. I'll go put a quartz on put a dimensional depot on the quartz. How hard is it for you to get delivered to your PO box? Better for you to order via Amazon Prime. Yeah, that's fair. I can still have physical game power in the future. Yeah. And Nintendo is one of the rare companies that are still making like actual physical copies, and they aren't like being bitches about it. They're actually still supporting physical media. Meanwhile, PlayStation, Xbox have already basically abandoned physical media almost altogether. Oh, wow, you guys stand on it? It picked me up for a little moment. Oh, shit. Yeah. Alright, start dimensional decoding the crystal. It's kind of crazy to think that Nintendo is miraculously yet weirdly the last console company that lives. They're the last ones that are even caring about consoles at all anymore, which is weirdly cute, but also confusing given the fact that, like, Nintendo's also lost touch on how to make Pokemon good and or exciting again, or effective anymore. And it's just it's such a weird thing. It's such a fucking weird thing to say that Nintendo is the last standing console like supportee, but they have their own goddamn issues that have nothing to do with consoles. Really, it's fucking confusing. Everything about the whole gaming landscape is just confusing as fuck at this point. Since I slapped on this radar, it'll be a good time to wrap up. And I will not be back until next Tuesday. Gonna be a while. I know it's gonna be a while, but fortunately I'm being forcibly ripped from my data center whether I like it or not. Remember the comment came out when Nintendo eventually wins the console war is gonna be interesting? Wonder who will replace Switch-Con? I mean, it's always gonna be the Nintendo Switch 2. It's just gonna be an updated version of that. But I'm so curious because obviously right now, Meriwether Comics has drawn Switch-Chan as a very cutesy like child at the moment because right now basically Switch is like the baby of the console wars right now. But like the fucking moment that the Switch 2 comes out and it's going to utterly dominate and be fucking phenomenal, especially when ZA is on it and Generation 10 goes onto it. Hopefully speaking, Nintendo goes all fucking in on that shit and makes it amazing. Or it's gonna be a hard flop and they're gonna have to make some like really fucking weird ass character for it. I'm excited for it though. I'm excited to see what it comes out to be. Hi. Thank you. I'm gonna put the radar up here, actually. Just for shits and giggles. I was a better upgrade than PS5 to PS5 Pro. God, that still hurts. It just hurts just how far PlayStation has fallen. Oh, absolutely, Kitty. 100%. There's like Nam said, I don't know if you know about Meriwether Comics, but Meriwether Comics is like a YouTube kind of comic skit thing where they make little comics of like either like little situations or just little stories that they have. And 9 times out of 10, a lot of their characters are fucking thick as hell and sexy as fuck. God, they're amazing. I love them. And almost every time they every time they draw Switch-chan, they're always constantly like, just Switch-chan is just an ignorant child. But not in a bad way. Or innocent child is a better way of putting it. Where Switch-chan is just always doing her thing. She's always having fun doing her thing. Just doing Switch-chan things. Not caring about like the whole war or anything going on. She's just having fun. She's just enjoying life. In a very cutesy and adorable manner. I would not say Microsoft ditched that ages ago. I would not in any which way or form say Microsoft ditched it ages ago. Microsoft ditched it maybe at best 2 years ago. Which, yes, feels like forever, but that's really not that much time ago. Microsoft gave up on the console wars like 2 years ago, but you're not wrong on saying that PS5 has not given up on it, which is kind of funny given they won, but they still want to fight the war, even though they already won. But now there's no war to fight, and now they just keep fighting the war, and it's like, you guys look kind of pathetic fighting something that's already over. Like, you guys won. Like, it is what it is. Yeah, PC Game Pass has been there. No, not at all. Not at all. Here's the reason why not the moment PC had Game Pass. Because there was still not enough games being released day one. There was still no major incentive for PC Game Pass because they were still forcibly restricting a lot of really good games from PC Game Pass. They still are. I still don't have access to Gears of War 2, 3, or 4. I have access to Gears of War 5, but not those 3 Gears of War. So PC Game Pass is still not as good as console Game Pass. So they're still loosely fighting for console Game Pass, but nowhere near as much as they were 2 years ago. At this point, they are slowly but surely trying to get every single thing onto PC Game Pass, but one of the things they shot themselves in the foot for is the factor that they now have made a separate pay tier for first day access and standard Game Pass access. So they're kind of still loosely fighting a little bit in that essence. But yeah, no. At this point, it's very blatantly obvious that that Xbox has given up on fighting the console war, and they're like, consoles for us are kind of just like a side gig. There's still a market for console people, which is why they're still making an Xbox generation. But it's very blatantly obvious that in comparison to PlayStation 5 or to Sony and PlayStation, they're not going all in for it. They're just not. They're going as far as they need to go for consoles, while PlayStation thinks there's still a war happening. And it's just, that's not how it is. Xbox is only preparing for war. PlayStation is actively at war, which is still pathetic on PlayStation's side, as sad as it is. Xbox took the loss in grace, while PlayStation doesn't want to accept that they won. They want to really cement their victory in the most nonsensical way possible. Like, there's no point in them continuing to fight, but they don't want to stop fighting. And it's really fucking stupid. Especially now that they're learning that the whole console exclusive thing is not as profitable as they once wished. Yeah, exactly. The longer they fight, the more they're just hurting themselves. And I think, literally, the PS5 Pro is proof of that. They think that Xbox was still in such like a competitive format that they were like, we need to one up and make a better version of the PS5 to compete with the Xbox Series X, to like really cement that we are the console generation. When it's like, PlayStation, you already were the console generation. You already won You already won this generation. You don't need to fight anymore. And then they released the PS5 Pro as a flop. It's a major fucking flop. Fucking idiot. Absolute idiot. The more they fight against PC players and PS5 accounts, the more single player games, the more they're gonna hurt themselves. That is also true. That's also true. I mean, that's what I mean. That's what I mean. PlayStation doesn't realize that the war is over. The war is just over. And as much as the joke was, emphasis on was, console versus PC, and then it was console versus console of Xbox versus PlayStation. Number one, there was never an argument. There was never an argument of console versus PC. Why? Because those are two different crowds. The consoles were the lazy and or more efficient version of gaming. You didn't want to go through the effort of building a PC. You didn't want to go through the effort of looking up parts. You didn't want to go through the effort of learning that you may have built something wrong, or that your computer parts are going obsolete. Your components are no longer as good as they used to be. A console, you paid for the console, the game runs well on the console, you have fun. That's it. PlayStation thinks there's a war between console and PC That was never an argument. And it's just like, come on. Come on. Yeah, I think the benchmark, Kitty, I think the benchmark is $400. I think $400 is the absolute maximum that a console can cost. $500, you're pushing it. $500 for the PlayStation 5 is pushing it, but I think that's still just barely within acceptable range. Because a $500 PC nowadays is good, but it's not fantastic. Well, here's the reason why, Kitty. Here's the reason why. Because with $400, you can't get that much on a PC. You can get like 1080p at 30 frames per second. While a $400 PlayStation 5 without a disc drive can play 1080p at 60 frames or 4K at 30. So $400 I think is the benchmark for a console. That's it. But once you exceed $400, aka you get to the $500 range, you have to offer more. There is a more there. Before you can just say, yeah, it's worth getting a console over the PC. Because at that point, a $500 PC, that's when you can get 1080p at 60 frames per second. You can shoot for 1440 at 30 frames, which is, depending on how much of a snob you are, that's fine. But if a console costs more than $400, either go with the PC, a low-end built PC, or the console has to have something of value to it. Which right now, PS5 Pro, go fuck yourself. Just go fucking fuck yourself. Also, it doesn't help that Steam has the Steam Deck out now too. I think the Steam Deck is more expensive at $550, but technically, what that is a pseudo PC, a handheld pseudo PC that lets you take your PC games on the go, which isn't as worthwhile, but at least there's a gimmick there. The gimmick is you don't have to buy more games. You already have access to all of your games. And then some. Yeah, but no. PlayStation needs to stop with the war. There is no war anymore. PlayStation, just stop. You're a fantastic company when you focus on single player games like God of War Ragnarok, Horizon. They're fan-fucking-tastic solo player games. Just stop trying to grow into a market you don't belong. Just stick to your shit, for fuck's sake. But with that whole little conversation at the very end there, I actually didn't even look to see how much coal am I looking at here. Normal, pure, pure, pure. So I have 3 pure nodes here that I can get to 3 pure iron nodes here. So I can make a fuck ton of steel. I can make actually a lot of steel here. Is there pure iron here? Oh my god, there is. Whoa, there's 3 pure irons right here. So actually I can make the steel factory right over here. Oh my god. I can just divert this coal all into here. Oh my god. I can. And then once I make that steel factory, I can divert that steel manufacturing over to probably like this center area right here. So that I can make a manufacturing plant where I make stators, which then goes into motors, which then goes into computers and other kinds of stuff. Oh, I have a plan. I have a plan. As loose as it is, I have a plan. This little area right here will become... Oh, there's Seymour here, too. This little area right here will become the coal processing plant. Oh, I have pure limestone here, too, so I can make even more concrete. Oh my god, I can use that concrete to make encased industrial beams. Oh my god, I can do that. I have more Katerium here. I have copper here, so I can make stators there, too. Oh my god, actually, holy shit. Yeah, I can make a shit ton of just base things here. Oh my god. Yeah, I can do all steel manufacturing, encased industrial beam, and stators. All here alone. Yeah. Holy fuck. That's fantastic. And then I can use the one normal node with the sulfur here and the sulfur here. And I can combine them. Actually, this is normal and normal. Yeah, I can just use this sulfur to make the black powder manufacturing, which also turns into the compact coal manufacturing, and make that into turbo fuel by passing it over to the oil over here. Will I follow through with that plan in a week from now when I get back to streaming? I don't fucking know. But I have a plan. I have a goddamn plan, chat. But with that being said and done, I do have to get going. I have a lot of things to take care of tonight before I get ripped out of my database tomorrow. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll be back next Tuesday. But because of that reasoning, have a wonderful Thanksgiving. Have a wonderful weekend. Have a wonderful time. And I hope things. Hopefully, I remember what kinds of things I want to do next Tuesday when I get back to this and continue the fucking grind to get from phase 4 to phase 5. I don't know if I'll get anywhere near close enough done to be able to say that I can
Hello there.
pause this by any means whatsoever when Infinity Nikki comes out, and maybe Call of Duty Zombies DLC 1 Citadel Day more. I don't know if I'll stream that. I probably will not. That'll probably be an offline thing. I think I should just say that's offline. But Infinity Nikki, I'm so excited for. So excited for. Next Thursday. So excited. So fucking excited. But with that being said and done, chat, thank you all so much for watching. Hello there, kitty. Always at the very end. Follow me on Twitch, follow me on Twitter, follow me on Blue Sky, and subscribe on YouTube for the video YouTube as per usual. With that being said, I love every single last one of you, and I'll see you on Tuesday of next week. Have a wonderful time, have a wonderful holiday, and I'll see you in 6 days, chat. 6 days. Until then, bye y'all.